Hey YouTubers, it's EpicMagician34, and these are my 9 matchups from September 10th, 2011. The deck, there's a link for it down below in the description. I couldn't really put these together this way the deck can stand alone, but also I'm really limited because of my camera trying to break down on me. I have very little time per video. But these are my 9 matchups that I played that day in order. This gives you a feel of what's in the meta right now. First I played Junk Doppel. It was kind of hard to tell what it was round 1. But it wasn't too difficult of an opponent. It was just sort of, you know, hit, remove, take out the synchros and win. So not much of a challenge there. That was a win. By the way, there were 290 people in the field. So that was 9 rounds. 9 rounds of Swiss. Next I played Miracle Fusion, sort of just like Elemental Heroes. I guess you call it Miracle Hero. It's got a lot of answers, a lot of stuff it can hit. I think the main reason I had a good matchup and was able to beat him was because of compulsory evacuation device again. Because they couldn't really keep their big fusions on the field, so I could just take out their most crucial plays with great ease. And then stuff like Kai's didn't hurt either. So I'm 2-0. I go into round 3. I play against just straight agents. There was some BLS stuff in there too. The only reason I lost this match, game 1 I got kind of a not so great hand, but that's, you know, that's okay, that's life. So I go into round 2 and I sided incorrectly. I should have sided out my compulsory evacuation devices and my max C, but I sided differently. I should have sided those out, sided in my 2 bottomless and my 2 blackhorns, and that should have had an easy matchup against them, because I would have been able to take game 2 now knowing what game 2 was like, but because I didn't side correctly, those compulses weren't working very well for me. Max C was kind of dead because I did draw that too. So I should have won this one, but that was my own fault. But, you know, learn from your mistakes. That's the point. So I'm going 2-1. I play Blackwings round 4, and I end up having to play my own friend. Like 9 people from my area went to the tournament, and I ended up having to play my buddy, which stunk. But, you know, he was cool. It was a good matchup. We went game 3. It just didn't end up working out. He took game 1, so I had to come from behind on that one. But especially post side deck, it's a hard matchup for Blackwings against me. I got a lot of traps that they don't like. Tengu Plants was round 5. Once again, just the fact that they can't keep anything on the field against me, and then I can just keep pressuring, and I always have something I can put on the field, just enabled me to run them over eventually. Just pure momentum. So that's 4-1. Played against Scraps in round 6. And this was the only match of the tournament because I built my deck to avoid bad hands, where I got kind of not so great hands. Like I didn't even see Compulse game 1, and that probably would have won me game 1. And it was actually pretty sad. It made me real mad at the time, actually, because he wasn't even using all the effects of his cards. Like he wasn't even popping things with Scrap when it made perfect sense. He let me live extra turns for no real reason. It was clear he didn't really know how to play very well. Like he hadn't been playing very long. He ended up making somewhere in the top 32 because I saw him when we were signing up for our invites. But it's kind of infuriating, but it's a testament to the Scraps that they can just keep coming back and keep coming back. All my deck would give me is like destroy effects like Torrential and Dark Hole and stuff like that. So it was pretty bad. I ended up losing to him. Post side deck wasn't enough to help me. So I did lose that one, I'm embarrassed to say. So I'm 6-2 going into the next round, and I play Karakuri Plants. It was fast, it was pretty strong, but once again the dependence on cards that stay on the field crippled them a lot, and I was just able to overcome them, run them over, and they did not like me post side deck either. So I'm 5-2 going into the next round, and I end up playing Frogs, which was one of my favorite decks, if not my #1 favorite deck from last format. It was really innovative, I liked it a lot. He's running Swap and Treeborn. He even had Summoner of Illusions to go get Gaia Drake. It was really cool. He never quite pulled it off against me. Even though he dropped like 4 consecutive Monarchs on me, 2 Kaisas and 2 Ryzas in game 1, I still managed to come out. It's a testament to Valor and Divine Wrath. So ended up taking him 2-0. It was hard fought. He was a really good player. I liked the match. But anyway, going into round 9, I'm 6-2, and my invite pretty much hangs in the balance, and I play Karakuri's again. He was a very skillful player. It was a fun match. But once again, Compulse and Divine Wrath and the math to retrieve them just gave me the power to just keep cleaning over him, and I kept dropping stuff and hitting him again. Heck, I won game 1 because he sunk for Stardust to attack my Catastor, and I Divine Wrath when Stardust effect activated. So Anyway, those are my matchups. This is kind of what you can expect to see. There were a lot of agents at the event. I only saw the one agent deck. So that's kind of a look at your new meta for the next 6 months. And until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my channel for more cool videos.